Welcome to my Molly lineup guide for Breeze. Now, this was Brim's worst map, but with the recent changes that they just made, I have a feeling that Brim's going to be played a lot more often on this map. Especially after these lineups that I'm going to be showing you guys. Timestamps will be listed below for any returning viewers or anybody that would like to see a certain Molly. But we're going to start things off here on B with the default plant here. This first one, we are going to go to this new corner that was formed here at window right here. And then all you'll need to do is just pay attention to this spot on this brick and line up the left tip of the line in between your Molly and smoke icons with that spot on the brick like so.
Molly.
This next one's from Cannon. You're going to wedge yourself into this corner here. And then you want to take the line that sits in between your Molly and smoke and line up the right tip of it with that corner that's formed with the wheel and the piece of wood that's holding the cannon up.
Molly.
Here's a fun one you can do from Cannon. You're going to push into this corner here by these arches. And then you're going to line up the right tip of the line at the bottom of your mouse HUD box with the tip of that wire. Like so.
Molly.
I've got one from CT as well. Just wedge yourself into this corner here. And then line up the arrow in your mouse HUD box with this dark part in the flower, like so.
Molly.
I do want to warn you that this can be a little inconsistent at times if you're slightly off with lining this up, so just be careful. These next few mollies are going to cover a plant against this stack of bricks here. What you could do for that plant, we're going to go back to that new corner that was formed with the most recent patch right here. But this time, you're going to line up the bottom dot of your smoke icon with this corner formed on the wall, like so.
Molly.
For this next one, you're going to push up against this corner on the arches. And then we're going to go back to this wire, but this time you're going to line up the left tip of the line in between your smoke and your alt icons with the tip of that wire.
Molly.
From Cannon, what you can do from here is wedge yourself into this corner here. And then this time, you're going to take the bar underneath your Molly icon and line it up with this corner of the cannon like so.
Molly.
One more for that plant, this time from CT. Wedge yourself into this corner. And then line up the top dot of your smoke icon with the center of this flower. Like so.
Molly.
Hey, you should consider leaving a like and subscribing if you're new around here. It helps the channel out and is very much appreciated. Anyways, I'll let you get back to the video. Moving over to A's site, which looks a hell of a lot different compared to when we were able to play this last. Right away, you can see the original default plant is gone. You're not able to plant there anymore. But I feel like the most optimal plant now will be along here or anywhere along this side. I've got a few lineups to show you for that plant. This first one, we're going to go to the classic Viper Molly lineup spot, which would be this corner right here. And then all you need to do, just aim your crosshair on this leaf.
Molly.
Staying in lobby, we're going to wedge ourselves into this corner here. And then you're just gonna aim the bottom tip of the arrow in your mouse HUD box with the top of this leaf, like so.
Volley.
One more from main. You're
Right
gonna push
here.
up against this beam on the wall, and then just line up the bottom line in your mouse HUD box with that corner of tin, like so.
Volley.
From mid, just wedge yourself into
Right
this
here.
corner right here. And then line up the right tip of the line in between your molly and smoke with the corner of this square, like so.
Volley.
Finally, for this plant from CT, you're just going to wedge
Right
yourself
here.
into this corner here. And then line up the top of the line that sticks out of your health HUD with that corner in the X on that wall, like so.
Volley.
If you use this lineup, be careful because you will not be able to hear the bomb get tapped from your current position. This next set of lineups are going to cover a plant right in between the pyramids, like so. This first one, we're going to go back to the classic Viper Molly spot in
Right
this
here.
corner here. All you need to do for this one is just line up your bar in your stem so that the left tip of it is where those two leaves meet, like so.
Volley.
Sticking around in lobby, going back
Right
into
here.
this corner. This time, you're going to take the top right corner of your mouse HUD box and line it up with this corner of tin, like so.
Volley.
One more time in lobby, going
Right
back
here.
to this beam on the wall. But this time, you're going to take the top tip of your molly icon and put it where this corner is formed. Just like so.
Volley.
From mid, you're going to wedge yourself into this
Right
corner
here.
right here. And then line up the top left corner of your mouse HUD box with the top left corner of this rectangle in the vent, like so.
Volley.
This last one here is also from mid. Unfortunately, I was not able to find a CT lineup for this plant, but wedge yourself
Right
into this
here.
corner. And then line up the bottom line of your mouse HUD box so that the right tip of it is on the tip of this leaf.
Volley.
If you enjoyed that video, check out one of these ones next. Also, be sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content.